it's got to make you feel good, though, James. And I was texting you this a while back when we first started talking a little bit more. Like Osborne, like Cade comes out and says that, and then Ricky texts me and says Cade's full of crap. Cade brought everybody together. JT, you were morally offended by that tweet.
It was just so patently ridiculous.
But, Osborne,
the worst takes it was arguably the worst take of
Villeman,
2021.
Villeman posted your quad at Vegas on a 125 on Instagram the other day.
Gross.
Osborne retweeted you through the whoops on a Suzuki at one race. Zach Osborne did. It's got to make you feel good, Stu, that like it's not just the fans that you left this impression with and that people love so much. Like your peers, like guys that are bad dudes on motorcycles and that are champions that have won so many races are like, this guy blew my mind. Like you just don't see that. RC was on my show talking about that Washuga one where he was slowing down in the back to let you by, and then you were slowing down because you didn't want to pass him. Because he's like, dude, I can't let this, like I can't, he'll push me and I'm going to die. Like James will push me and I will crash. All this stuff that these people say about you. And, you know, we do the track walk, damn it, James, this year. And we're like, that's stewable. That's stewable right there. Like this is, you've been gone for 5 years. It is still, everybody like talks about it. And I don't know if I'm in your position and I see this stuff and I hear about it and Roger tells me about it and you know, you catch glimpses here and there. I'm damn proud that this is the legacy you've left. The peers, the sport still talks about you and the things you did, and they post about social, and these great riders are like, fuck yeah, that's awesome. I don't know. That would feel pretty good, you know?
No, it does. And like I sent you a text, and it's probably so different than what I was back in the day and how I spoke and whatnot. But I guess just being a racer and always trying to keep everything so. Look, I don't want to say anything that people can turn or use against me or other riders and stuff, but what I sent you in that text, like the appreciation that I have for the appreciation that other guys have for me, and not like you said, like the fans, like I really enjoyed that, and even some of the guys that's, you know, speaking about me, like Josh Grant and even JT, like I honestly thought you guys hated me on there.
Oh, JT did because of Chad, for sure.
I had to.
And,
like
you had to.
I signed a contract.
Right.
Yeah. and so, and to me, like, it goes back to the point, it's like, well, I mean, that just is what it is. But, like, I have no hard feelings, and it's honestly amazing. I'm super appreciative, and that's part of the reason why I really want to give back in a way and just kind of, like, talk about whatever, you know, just kind of be myself. And it's made me a person where I'm like at ease. It's not only do you have fans, you know, like I'm a fan of Tiger Woods and stuff. I want to see him. I don't know what the guy does, but when you got people who's been around you and raced against you and maybe had issues or whatever it is, when it's those kind, like my peers, like you said, that's special. And that's why, like, to me, it's really it's the first time in my life, in my career, that I actually feel like, you know, I'm not a part of the sport, like I'm with the sport, you know, not just like I'm James Stewart. Like, it's really made me just kind of feel like, man, like we are really all a family, and they treat me that way. And so I'm grateful. Like I can't tell you enough. I meant every word. And for sure, that's a big part of the reason why I just feel so comfortable being able to come on this show, be able to have the podcast. And like I said, me and Chad, in January, we're going to take our kids to Disney, like legit, like, and that's the way it is. So thank you guys. Thank you, JT, Steve, like Jason, like everybody, Zach, you know, I appreciate that. He was another guy, and I'm like, and I think it was probably on Zach. I never really raced him, but I think it was when he had his legacies. I watched Outdoors where they had the what is it, the four guys on the wall,
Mount Rushmore.
Yep. I don't think he had me in it. And I'm like, he hates me. Like, I mean, how can you not, like, I mean, come on. And so that's probably where I got that narrative from. But, like, when you told me that, and, like, I'm a fan of everybody, watching everybody. But that was super cool, and even with Josh Grant. So, I appreciate it. And if you're listening, if you see those guys, tell them I said thank you. It means a lot more than they think it does.